Why is backing up super important while developing horses? This is Sensei. He's a young horse, so he's not fully physically developed yet. And that's why backing up is super important, to train those butt muscles, the back muscles, but even more so the belly muscles, for him to be able to carry the human a lot better. So backing up is super important. Another thing that is really good with the backing up is to have the horse think more backwards instead of just only forwards. The horse is a flight animal, so they like to run, they like to do things forwardly. So having a balance there and have the horse to think more backwards or behind him is super good for his mental flexibility and the development of his brain and his thing. And also like a thing, like now I have this log behind him, to have him make decisions and consider like what is behind him, and then start to interact with it. Maybe he can go across it, or at least just consider it and make a decision and make a change. So that is why backing up is super, super important. We use it in a way to say like the better the horse backs up, basically the better he will do everything else, because he's thinking more laterally, he's more flexible in his mind and not just going. And that is why backing up is super, super important. And we can do it slowly, but we can also do it quickly to really train and exercise those muscles and have him thinking more, to use the belly muscle, the butt, to push himself backwards instead of pulling himself forward or backwards. That is why backing up is super, super important to do with our horses. The better he backs up, the better he will do everything else. My teacher also said, the worse your horse is backing up, the worse he will do everything else. And there's some truth to that, because it is super good to have the horse thinking more flexibly and thinking more about backing up and dealing with what's behind him. So hopefully you like this. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.